Who win this life? Are you ready? The ISP zone versus the global. All right, US Creole versus the world. Who win this life? This the ISP zone versus the global. Who win this life? Just coming in. All right, this is not normal life. I'm telling you guys, this is not normal life. This is a game changer life. You're just coming in. All right, guys, we're just coming in. This is US versus the world. US versus the globe. this is from local to global. All right, if you wanna go global, know what I mean. This life is for you. If you wanna go global, this life is for you. Just coming in. All right. So if you are watching from Europe, all right, type EU. If you're watching from Europe, type EU. All right. If you're watching from Europe, okay. If you're watching from Asian, type Asian. All right. If you're watching from Africa, type on the comment section Africa. If you are watching from the US, type on the comment section USA. Because this is right, the highest speed zoom to the global. Alright? The highest speed zoom versus the global. If you just come in and show you guys, okay? Don't be shy, guys. Represent your country. From local to global. You know what I mean? Represent your country. Alright? Yeah. US Creole versus the world. Who win this life? The highest speed zoom versus the world. Who win this life? Guys who are coming in and show you guys. Alright? Yeah. Who win this life? Alright? Alright, man. This is not normal life. This is a game changing life. If you just come in, man, you are in the right place. This is US versus the world. This is the highest place zone versus the global. If you just coming in, this is a game changing. Alright? You just come in. If you this is guys from local to global. Alright? If you're watching from Europe, type EU. If you're watching from Asian, type Asian. Alright? If you're watching from Africa, type Africa. If you're watching from the US, type USA. Because this is right from the higher space zone to the global. Alright? From local to global. If you want to go from local to global, this tip is for you. Alright? You guys will just come in. Don't be shy, guys. Represent your country. Represent your country on the chat. Represent your country on the chat. Represent your country on the chat. US versus the global. Represent your country on the chat. If you just come in. Alright? Let's go. Alright. So where are you watching from, guys? Say it loud. Say it loud on the chat. Okay? So let's see which location dominates the life. The highest space zone versus the global. Alright? We're just coming at you guys. Alright? Alright, guys, let's go. This is not just live, guys. This is global competition. If you want to be part of the global competition, join now. Alright? Type your country. Type where you're watching from. Alright? Because this is the highest space zone versus the global. Alright? You're just coming in. Alright? Alright, this is a game changing life, guys. Alright? From local to global. If you want to move from local to global, this is a game changing life. Guys who are coming and shoot you guys who are coming in. Alright? Okay, guys, let's go. Round one. How US Creole catch attention fast? How US Creole catch attention fast? Alright? Alright, guys, let's go. Okay. Yes. Speed versus attention. So let's talk about speed versus attention if you're just coming in, alright? US Creole say, hook them in 3 seconds. And that's matter of obvious. You as a US Creole, as soon as you go live, hook them in 3 seconds. That's what, alright? If you're in the highest speed zone, alright? That's what the highest speed zone said. Say, hook them in 3 seconds. Alright? Other locations, alright? Let's build slowly. So this guys, speed versus attention. All right. If you're in the US, it's where we say, all right, hook them in 3 seconds. If you're in global, they always say, let's be slowly. But wait, in today's world, who wins? In today's world, who wins? All right, let's go. The highest speed zone versus the global. All right, all right. Fast hook or slow build? Which one works better? All right, your opinion matter in the comment section, guys. Fast hook versus slow build. Which one works better? All right, your opinion matter in the comment section. All right, guys. We're just coming in. Type fast or type slow right now. All right. So if you just come in, okay. Europe versus Asia versus Africa. Who's choosing fast? Who's choosing fast? All right. Your opinion matter in the comment section. We just come in. All right, guys. We're coming. I appreciate you guys as you're coming in. I'm Tommy. You know what I mean? If you ever scared of clicking the go live button, man, you are in the right place. Because you know what I do? I give people confidence to click the go live button. That's what I do. And I turn viewers to leaders. I turn viewers to sellers. I turn viewers to income. That's what I do. All right, I motivate you. All right, build the mindset behind the go live button. That's what I do, guys. You're just coming in. But today is about the highest speed zoom. You know what I mean to the global, and the highest speed zoom that is US versus the global. You know what I mean? If you want to, guys, this is from local to global. From local to global. Just coming in and see you guys. All right. US audience expects instant value. Of course, if you're in the US, we always expect instant value. You know what I mean? For the global audience, enjoy stories and build up. You know what I mean? And for the global world, they just enjoy story and build up. And build up slowly. All right. But we in the US guys, we need instant value. All right. So guys, smart career mix both. If you are a smart career, you gotta mix both. You gotta mix the instant value and also, what I mean, enjoy story, plus build up. Alright? If you are a smart career, you gotta find to mix all. That's to say you are moving global. Alright? Not just for local guys. This is from local to global. Alright? Although, you know what I mean, your local determine your global. Build a mindset that I want to go global. It's not just local, not just US. You want to go global, all right? Guys, we're coming up. When you go global, guys, you gotta be, what I mean, in all the global zone, all right? At the end of the day, what happened, guys? You know what I mean? Your payouts, what I mean, gotta be in the way that you gotta be. Yes, you gotta be in the way like, you know what I mean? I'm all over the world. I'm global, all right? So my payout is global. You know what I mean? All right, guys, let's go. Guys, we're just coming in. Okay, let's go. If you like fast energy, send a gift right now. Are you somebody that like fast energy? It is us in US. We like fast energy. We like, what I mean? Instant value. All right? If you're just coming in, I'm sure you guys who are just coming in. Okay. All right. Slow. Yes. Slow gets respect. Of course. When you are slow, it gives more respect. Fast gets attention. So which one do you prefer? Alright? If you are slow, it gives respect. But if you are fast, you get attention. Alright? And all about being life, guys, is to get people attention. Alright? That's where your energy matters, guys. Alright? That's your hooks matter, guys. You know what I mean? Make sure you drop your hooks. You know what I mean? Your call to action matter, guys. You know what I mean? Guys, welcome. I appreciate you guys. Guys, I appreciate you so much. And guys, another invitation. That is amazing. And guys, welcome. I appreciate you so much, guys. You are just coming alive. All right, guys, let's go. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a short time. This is from local to global. All right? You are in the right place. If you want to move from local to global, you are highly welcome. All right? So we're just coming in right now. Marimi. Is it Marima? What's up? Absolutely. Oh, guys, what's up, guys? I see guys. Oh, Team 3, what up, guys? Absolutely for coming in, guys. Guys, remember, guys, is it, yes, I see you, 13M, I see you coming in, all right? All right, guys, welcome. Absolutely, you guys. Andy, I see you over there. Andy, absolutely for coming in, guys. Welcome in, all. Appreciate you, guys. Guys, remember if I don't mention your name, okay? Somebody say, what are you saying? Oh man, guys, What am I saying, guys? This is about the high speed zone, the high speed zone versus the global, and the high speed zone that is the US. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, we just coming in. All right, guys, let's go. We just coming. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, now this one connects all locations. You know what I mean? So now let's go to round two. Alright? Cultural. Let's talk about cultural when it comes to the high speed zoom versus the global. Alright? Let's talk about cultural difference. Alright? US people say be relatable. Alright? Be relatable, guys. Because when you go live, people relate to your video, they gotta watch your video. Alright? So if you go live to tell your story, people who relate to if people who relate to what you say, they gotta watch you. If people relate to your language, they gotta watch you. People who relate to what you say, they gotta watch you. People who relate to the language you say, they gotta watch you. People who relate to your slangs, they gotta watch you. People who relate to your accents, they gotta watch you. People gotta relate to you for the watch you. Because this is global. It's not just about local. Alright? People gotta find a template with you before they gotta watch you. Alright? So if you move from local to global, you gotta know this one. Alright? So US be relatable. Alright? You gotta be relatable, man. You know, people gotta relate to your video, or people gotta relate to you live before they even stay in the house, started watching, before you started experiencing viewer retention. People gotta relate to you. You know, when it comes to culture. Alright? You speaking English? Alright? You know what I mean? And is people really relate to your accents? All right. The people try to understand what you say. People relate. The people try to understand your slangs, your story. You know what I mean? The people try to understand. You know what I mean? Sometimes when we make fun, you know what I mean? They try to understand what you say. That's the cultural difference. All right. People gotta relate to you before they stay in your house. Okay. If you want to go global, you gotta keep that one in the back of your mind. All right. So what the global audience says? The global audience says, but whose culture? That's the question always the global asks. Whose culture? Whose culture are we going to relate to? Is it my culture? Is it my language? Am I related to this? And that's the question the globals are asking. Alright? But whose culture? In which culture? In which way? All right? So that's a cultural difference if you just come in, okay? One joke in the US might confuse someone in Asia, of course. You know, you go live, you know, as a global host, you know, just if you are making a joke, it's confuse someone in Asia. You even confuse someone in Africa, all right? But it's a joke. But the local people understand you, what you, local people understand your joke, all right? So that, no, this is from local from global, all right? All right, guys. One story in Africa might inspire someone in Europe. In Europe, of course. You know, if you are telling a story or testimony, or you are telling a story that relates to you and relates to the world, people gotta say, man, let me stay, let me watch your video. All right. So that's the cultural difference. All right, from local to global. Okay, that's what I'm doing. All right, not just about local, guy, global. You know what I mean? All right, guy. Okay, local content versus global content. Which one wins? Which one wins, guys? Let me know your opinion matter in the comment section. All right, global content, you know, or local content. Which one wins? All right, because guys, your local determine your global. All right, you gotta start local first before you know what I mean. And those local people determine your global because the more they engage, the more you stand a chance to move global. All right, guys, we're just coming out to check. Yeah, let's go. Type local or global. All right. So type local or global if you're just coming in. I'm sure you guys were just coming in. All right. Guys, let me give you a deep strategy to use if you really want to go global. All right, not just local. Let me give you a deep strategy for you to use. So at the end of the day, Miss Line Paul. Yeah, Paul, what's up? How you coming in? I'm sure you coming in, Miss Paul. You know, if you just come in, I'm Tommy. You know, so what I do, I inspire people clicking the go live button. I give you confidence. That's what I do. All right. I turn viewers to leaders. I turn viewers to sellers. I turn viewers to income. That's what I do. If you're just coming in, you are in the right place. All right. I build your mindset, what I mean, when it comes to clicking the go live button, all right? If you know what I mean, all right, that's what I do. If you just come in and you're in the right place, all right? Let me know which country or state or city you're watching from, all right? So let matters, guys. Let me know where you're watching from because today is about global. Today is about the highest speed Zoom versus the global, all right? Sonia, welcome in. I see Sonia, welcome in. Sonia, if you just come in and tell me, you know what I mean? I had hope to click the go live button with confidence. That's what I do. So let me ask you, what is really stopping clicking the go live button, right? What is stopping it? Is it fear? I turn fear to confidence. That's what I do. Because guys, clicking the go live button is amazing. Why? Because at the end of the day, you gotta grab a lot of fun. Interacting with the world. And mostly, if you wanna go global, man, live script. All right. If you're always going live, guys, you stand a chance to reach global. You stand a chance to reach more audience. All right. Mostly if you want to go global, start going live now. You stand a chance to be global, not just local. All right. I'm telling you, mostly if you're speaking English. All right. Even if you're not speaking English, guys, because now it doesn't matter about the language. Because let me say one thing. A lot of Asians in America, a lot of Africans in America. All right. So even if you are consistent going live, all right, you gotta attract, people who move from your local area to America to any part of the world. All right, you gotta attract them. So it's not just about even your own. You have there's no limitation when it comes to the language, right? Because I see guys who are consistent speaking different language, but they still attract people in the US. Because why? People travel, people move around, all right? You know what I mean? World migrates in different form, all right? But you know what I mean? Guys who are coming up, so Wendy, welcome. If you just come in, let me know which country or city you're watching from. You just come in and tell me, all right? Today is about the highest speed Zoom versus the global. US versus global. That's what we are talking about today. If you just coming in, all right? All right, guys, let's go. If you just coming out, since you guys were just coming. Okay, let me give you a deep strategy. All right, if you want to move from local to global, let me give you a deep strategy. One, universal topics. If you really want to go global, you gotta have universal topics. All right. KG, welcome in. I see you coming in. KG, you just coming out. Tommy, I'm just for coming in. All right, you just coming in. Life is about the high speed Zoom versus global, all right? But I have a strategy to draw for you guys if you want to move from local to global, all right? If you're just coming out to you guys, let me give you a strategy. If you want to go global, guys, one, you gotta use universal topics. Make sure your topics are universal, all right? And that's what I do, guys. Most of my topics are universal. Sometimes you gotta think like if I'm creating a content, not just about the local. I'm creating a content to go global. That's what I do. So if you want to go global, make sure you have a universal topic. All right, not just for local, have a universal topic. That the world want to watch, the world want to stay watch. All right, universal topic like money. Everybody want to become rich. It doesn't matter for us. Everybody want to become rich. So if you have a topic talks about money, talks about how to become rich, talks about inspiring people, or you're talking about a mindset, rich mindset, a billionaire mindset, a trillionaire mindset, you know what I mean? This is a nice niche for you to go global. All right. You stand a chance to go global. You know what I mean, guys? Welcome in KG, and welcome out to you guys. I'm just giving a strategy for you guys to grab if you really want to move from global to, if you want to move from local to global, all right? Make sure you have a universal topic about money because everybody needs money, all right? Everybody needs money, man. Or stress. The world is stress, man. If you have a topic about stress, that is a global stress. That is a global topic, all right? Find a topic that the world needs. Stress. Everybody stress globally, guys. You know what I mean? So if you have a stress topic, go there and talk about stress. We're gonna watch you, all right? Sweet. Welcome, Appreciate for coming in. If you just come in and tell me, just like I said, I help you to go live with confidence, all right? So let me ask you, what's this topic? Click on the go live button, all right? Because guys, you know what I do? I turn viewers to leaders. I turn viewers to sellers. I turn views to income. That's what I do. All right, we just come in and appreciate you guys. Let's go. Let me keep the deep strategy you need to use if you want to move from global, if you want to move from local to global. All right. One, use universal topics like money. Everybody love money. All right. Stress, man. Globally we are stress. So if you have a topic about stress, you are attracting global. All right. Dreams, of course, we all have dreams. We all have dreams. Talk about dreams, all right? Talk about the future. Talk about dreams. All right, you go, man. You gotta have a global attention. All right, these are the topics you gotta focus on. Make sure you have universal topics. All right, and also, guys, avoid heavy snacks. It's a matter of obvious because globally, not everybody will understand your slangs. Just be simple. All right, speak English simple. All right, don't use a lot of slangs because if you use a lot of slangs, somebody in Asia can understand what you're saying. Somebody in Africa can understand what you're saying. So you gotta find a way, what I mean, to avoid slangs. All right, be simple. No, speak simple English. Not too fast, not too natural. Just make it in the sense that the world can understand you. All right, because your local people already know. Your local people already understand. No matter how you speak, your local people already understand what you're saying. All right, everything you say. But if you know global, make sure you speed, man. You don't have to be speaking fast, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta say, hey, man, what you saying? I don't understand. You speak fast, all right? You gotta find a way to be slow, all right, from local to global. All right, all right, guys. The other one also, keep it simple and human. All right, keep it simple and human because you are attracting the world. All right, so you have to show that human in you. All right, people see you in you. All right, man. Sweet, okay, sweet. I see you. We one day I see you. KD, I see you. Welcome in. I see you guys. Guys, want to invite me? BB, I appreciate you for your invitation. Guys, want to invite me? I see Alex. I appreciate you so much for your invitation. Guys, welcome in. I appreciate you. All right, let's go. All right, guys, we're just coming in. This is the high space room versus the global. That's what we're talking about over here. All right, I see a lot of your invitation, guys. I appreciate you guys for just coming. All right, guys, let's go. All right. Okay. So which one thing everyone understand, no matter the countries. All right. So, guys, this is a question, guys. I want you to grab this question again, all right? Which one thing everyone understand, no matter the country? Which one thing is that? All right, man? Money. Everybody, money is a universal language. So if you talk about money, it's a matter of obvious. You gotta attract, the global. All right. If you're talking about the billionaire mindset, the rich mindset, the trillionaire mindset, the technical mindset, now you involve money, you gotta attract global stress. Everybody stress, dreams. Everybody have dreams. All right. This is the way you gotta attract, a global audience. All right, guys, we're just coming. All right. All right, guys. If you believe we are all connected, send gifts. Amen. This is what I'm saying every day. Now we are global village. Now we are in a global village because, guys, imagine we being here, going live. All right, the world is seeing me. You know what I mean? It's a global village, guys. All right. Okay, guys. Okay. If you believe we are connected, send a gift. All right. If you believe we are connected globally, send a gift. All right. All right, guys. Go. Different culture, same emotion. Next round. Are you ready for the next round? These keep people watching worldwide. Are you ready for the next round? Let's go for the next round. All right, guys, we're coming out to you guys. All right, if you just come in, guys. Today is about the high speed Zoom versus the global. US versus the global. That's what we're talking about here today. All right. All right, guys. Let's go. If you just come, guys. Okay. Now let's go to round three. Round three, human across cultures. This is really important when it comes to human across culture. All right. US creator use bold human. They use bold human, guys. You know what I mean? When it comes to US. All right. But global human hits different. All right. So for the global people, human hit different, guys. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Let's go. Okay. Funny. It's funny, man. All right. Oh. Okay. Let's talk about funny or respectful. What works globally? All right. Funny or respectful, what works globally? All right. Most guys in the US, we are fun. Guys are fun, going live, all right? Because they want to grab attention. Energy is given, hooks are given. You can see, man, people are trying to find a way to make fun, get connected globally. And that's what the US creators are. Most of the US creators, all right? Hooks, all right? Funny, you know what I mean? And the US creator. For the global creators, they just feel like, you know what I mean? But for global, the human hit difference. You know what I mean? So for global, like they go live mostly in terms of respect, in terms of, you know what I mean? But for US, we are fun, all right? drop hooks for you to grab attention faster. Okay. All right. Type funny or respect. All right, time for your respect. But guys, for your respect, you gotta find a to use both. If you use both, what I mean, you stand a chance to go global. All right, because globally, what I mean, they focus more on respect. All right, US they focus more on fun. If you can grab all together, you stand a chance to go global. All right. Uh, Tanisha, welcome in. Tanisha, she coming in. If you're just coming up, tell me. She's been coming in, all right? Let me know which country state you're watching from, guys. Let me know in the comment section, all right? Mohammed, welcome in. Let me know which country state you're watching from, guys. Guys, welcome in, all right? As you just coming in and tell me, all right? What am I talking about today, guys? Today is about it. Today is the higher space zone versus global. That's what I'm talking about today. All right, if you want to move from local to global, and this is a game changer life for you. All right, guys. Good guys for just coming. So let's see which one win. Don't just watch, vote. All right. So let's just see which one win. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go. All right. Use simple, express reaction. Expressive reaction. Of course, guys. If you want to go global, you're gonna be simple. All right. And also you're gonna be expressive reaction. All right. Avoid jokes that's deep on culture. And it's very obvious. You want to go global, you gotta avoid some jokes that are deeply in culture. Maybe there are some jokes you can do, somebody in Asia can understand that joke, alright? You gotta be in the sense that you really making a joke, make sure that, what I mean, the world understand your joke. Because if you just creating jokes that all they understand locally, you gotta stay locally, alright? So make sure if you're using jokes, what I mean, make sure you use jokes that are global. People gotta understand your joke, people gotta understand your slangs, alright? All right. Use facial expression. Plus tone is also important. Your facial expression. You smiling. What I mean. It's really important. And your tone of voice. All right. You gotta know how to approach people. You gotta know how to talk to people. All right. Because this is global attention. Now you are giving. All right. You are grabbing. You know what I mean. So you gotta find a way also to limit your culture when you are attracting global. All right. You gotta know how to talk to people. You gotta make sure you use simple languages. You gotta make sure you use simple slangs. You gotta make sure you use like a universal jokes, universal slangs. What I mean, you gotta have this facial expression like smiling, joking. Know your tone of voice, all right? Because it's really matters for you global. You know what I mean? Not just local, all right? And this is what we are fighting for as a team. We're gonna go global, guys, all right? This is what I'm fighting for to go global. And what I'm checking, most of my audience is member of global, not just local. All right. If you also want to try global, it's amazing. All right. All right, guys, let's go. All right. If I made you smile from your country, send a gift. All right. If I made you smile from your country, send a gift. Okay. Simple humor. Okay. Simple humor travel faster than complicated jokes. Of course. If you're using a simple, if you are okay. All right, let me talk. Okay, if you are using simple languages, if you are using simple language, you make your life simple. You make your life in a way that, all right, people gotta understand what you're saying. All right, you're using universal language. You're using a universal slangs. You're using a universal culture. You stand a chance to attract globally. All right. So if these are things you gotta know that if you wanna attract globally, all right, guys, welcome in. Money, welcome actually for coming in. All right, guys, let's go. Now this is where most creators lose global audience. All right, so this is now where most creators lose global audience. Let's talk about this one. Let's see where people lose global audience. All right, this is what retention. When we talk about retention, this will talk about global attention. All right? If you need global attention, retention is really important. Mostly, if you want to move from local to global, you know what I mean? Your retention is really important. When we talk about retention, the amount of hours, all right, people stay in your house. People come to your house, all right? How long they stay. All right, the longer they stay, you know what I mean? The faster they will push you to more audience. The faster they push you to the FYP. All right. So your attention is really important. All right. Grabbing attention, global attention. Let's talk about attention, guys. All right. For the US creators, when it comes to attention, all right, keep them watching. That's the mindset they have. That's the mindset we have. Keep them watching. If they are coming in, we give the energy. If they are coming in, we welcome them. And how we make them comes in? We use our hooks. All right, because we grab attention fast. We seek for fast attention because we want to make sure people are in. All right, we connected with people, finding to connect with people, and we connect with people is by using your hooks, by using your call to action. All right, so we get a find to connect, to people. That's what really matter when it comes to US creators. Okay, keep them watching, keep them watching, keep doing what you do. Keep that connection, connect with them. Use your city, give the value. All right, that's what really matter when it comes to US creator. All right. So if you wanna be a US creator, you wanna attract the highest speeds. When I talked about it the last time, don't joke with your hooks. All right. Don't joke with your city. All right. Because you know what I mean. Don't joke with this guy. Also your loops. All right. Don't joke with your loops, guys. All right. Okay, guys, please just come in, all right? And value matters. Value matters, guys. As a matter of obvious, because you don't click go like button because you want to click it, you click it because you want to give value. So that's why I don't want to talk much about value, all right? Why you click the go like button? For you to give value. It's a matter of obvious, all right? You gotta make sure you prepare yourself for good life, all right? When it comes to giving value. Unless, all right, guys, let's go to just community. Now we are talking about retention, we are talking about global attention, all right? Number one, the US career, what they do, they keep them watching. They find it to keep they find it to keep you watching, all right? Okay, the algorithm said people from different locations scroll differently, of course. Different location, what I mean, scroll differently, what I mean. All right, guys, let's go. Short content, a long story, which keeps you watching. All right. Really, for now, guys, most of the content that really attract global. All right. It's short content. People just want to watch. People just want to watch short content. You just want to watch and scroll back, go to the next. They don't want like building a long story. And all I mean, nobody don't like watching a love story because people just wanna watch a short content and move to another. Move fast. Just wanna scroll fast. They don't wanna stay in a long story like be like you're watching a movie. And all I mean. So if you are creating content, make sure you create such content. All right. Make sure your content is short because guys, we like scrolling. Even myself, I like scrolling. I like watching you, engage from the bottom or after there and move to the other level, engage. I want to watch like five video before I upload. So why should I watching a long story that will take like half an hour of my time when I want to watch five video and upload my video? You know what I mean? I just want to engage with five video before I upload. And you expect me to watch a long story. We are like each story will take me some minutes. Then we are man, I want to upload fast. You know what I mean? So a lot of us guys we like short content. So if you want to try globally, make sure always when you are posting your content, post short content. All right, make them part one, part two. We'll do them in series. All right. So we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch and scroll. We're gonna watch and scroll. But for now, guys, if you are making a long content, maybe that one is like saying maybe if I'm free, I have nothing to do in my leisure time. I say, oh, let me watch this long story video. But now we just want to scroll fast. No, most of the way we are maybe we are driving and we are busy, we are doing something else, we have a short break in the office, you know what I mean? We just want to watch something faster, all right, scroll and watch the next one, all right? But if you're making long content, guys, of course, some other people like it, maybe mostly leisure time. Because, oh man, I'm free to do it. Let me have time to watch this long content. But now, if you want to attract the world, man, there's a time for you to focus on short content, all right? Because all of us want to watch and scroll fast, all right? That's my opinion. I don't know about you, but that's what really matters, all right? Guys, welcome in. Money, welcome in. I appreciate you for coming in. If you're just coming out, tell me, guys, welcome in. I appreciate you guys. All right, guys, we're just coming in, all right? So type short or long. All right, type short or long. So guys, let me know which contents are you creating now, or which contents are working for you right now. Because sometimes also it depends on what is really working for you. Maybe some of you long content is working for you, some of you short content is working. But if you really want to attract the global audience, make sure you have short videos. All right, we're gonna watch and scroll fast. All right, they're gonna watch. They want to engage with five videos before they upload. Mostly with the creators. We don't want to engage in a long video before we upload because there's much to do, alright? Yeah, you have to get your content, prepare everything, know what I mean, alright? I'm just telling you, if you don't want to attract the world, for me, my own opinion, make sure you always focus on the short content, alright? Long story is also nice. People, when they have free leisure time, maybe they can Also, okay, so type short or long. So guys, let me know which contents are working for you, the long content or the short content. Let me know in the chat. Guys, what just coming? Which one is really working for you as a creator, the long one or the short one? Let me know on the comment section, guys. Welcome in. All right, guys, let's go. All right, so guys, let me give you a deep strategy. This is a deep strategy, and I want you guys to grab. This is quite important. Why? Mostly if you want to move from local to global, grab this. Grab. Let me give you this deep strategy. One, US prefer quick value. It's a matter of obvious. If you are in the US, just like us here, you know, they prefer quick value. That's why should I click go like button, drop your hooks, throw the value. They will come in and watch and scroll back to the live. No, they don't want to come in. We are like everything is slow. You know what I mean? So if you want to attract the highest speed zoom, make sure these are people like what what I mean, quick value. If you want to attract US audience, because that's the highest speed zoom. All right, you know, people us in the US guys, a matter of obvious. All right, so US prefer quick value. Drop the value fast. No, don't go around the story. Drop the value, because this is live. I want to watch you scroll to the other live. I don't want to stay here for an hour. So when I join your live, I want to stay. What value are you giving? Somebody grab the value and go back to them. Go why? That's why to repeat yourself is amazing. I talked about repetition the last time. Keep repeating yourself because more viewers are coming in. Because when they come in, when you repeat yourself, they grab that value for some minutes. Maybe some people grab value for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. They are the next to the other life. They already grab the value they need there. Some gotta stay because maybe you are still giving more values, all right? But when it comes to US audience, it's a matter of obvious. Prefer quick value. So as soon as you click your go live button, guys, drop the value straight. Drop the hooks, let people know what your life is about. Drop it straight. Even when you are talking, make sure always like 2 to 3 minutes, drop your hooks. Alright? Instead of what you're talking about today, guys, global. Today is what high pace Zoom versus global. Alright? The US Zoom versus the global. That's what we're talking about. Now, let me give you the deep strategy for you to grab. Number one, okay, US prefer quick value. Alright? Europe like dipped. When it comes to Europe, you know what I mean? Europe audience, they like what? Deep, so like deep message, something, you know what I mean? They love, you know what I mean? No. When it comes to Asia, they like consistency. Asian audience like consistency. You gotta keep showing up, alright? I know guys in Asia know consistency. When it comes to Africa, they love storytelling and emotion, of course. I'm from Africa, alright? I remember, even in Asian days, people tell story. It's a matter of obvious. So if you want to attract more of African audience, be stories. They want to listen to stories. This is origin, alright? From our Asian from one Asians, you know what I mean? From those days, all right, we love story. Come to Asia, consistency. They want to see things happen, showing up, all right? When it comes to Europe, they like dipped message, all right? When it comes to US, they prefer quick value. So this is just a strategy I don't draw for you, all right? So if you really want to attract global audience, get this strategy, all right? Make sure that, oh man, I'm going live. Drop my hooks, drop my value fast so I can grab US audience, all right? And I'm telling story. Is this story deep? Because that's how you attract your audience, all right? Oh, am I consistent? If you are consistent, you attract more of Asians, all right? And am I telling story? Tell story, all right? Then you gotta attract more Africans. Now you are global. So that's why I say US versus the global, guys, all right? So that's a deep strategy, guys, all right? Grab it now if you want to go global, all right? That's why this is what we are all working as a team to go global. And this is my own goal, guys, all right? Guys, we are coming, okay? Quick hook plus meaningful story, all right? All right, guys. So make sure, guys, if you are going live, you know what I mean. Use both. Use your hooks and also use meaningful story. All right. That's why if you have your structure when you go live, make sure you have your hooks to attract the ISP Zoom, and make sure you have your stories. All right. And also, for me, I also do call and respond. To get people attention. Because that's what we call viewers attention. Because viewers attention, that's what we call engagement, and engagement is equals to income. All right. But keep your consistency. 6 to 12 months and see what will happen. All right, guys, let's go. If you just coming in, okay, let's go. All right, so we are you know, let's go. All right, okay, so guys, just like I said, guys, combine these two. Let me say it again. Combine these two. Quick hook versus meaningful story. And man, you gotta move from local to global. All right, this is important because US audience here, us, we like hooks. Even most of you watching my videos, all right, I always drop hooks I even start talking about, before I even start talking about something else. Drop your hooks because your hooks tells the audience everything about your video. You go live also drop your hooks. 2 to 3 minutes, drop your hooks so because people are coming, let them know what your life is about because they need quick values for our attract the highest audience. All right, the highest pay zone. All right, because that one is equal to your payout. All right, guys, let's go. You just come in. So, what makes you stay in a life? Really, what makes you stay in a life? For guys in the comment, guys, let me know in the comment section. What really makes you stay in a life? All right, your opinion matter in the comment section. You just come in. I appreciate you guys. Okay. If you are still here, you are global family. Send a gift. Because guys, these tips that I've dropped is a matter of obvious. If you use this strategy, man, you gotta go global. Alright? I talk about the strategy for the US, they prefer quick value. For the Europe, they prefer, you know what I mean? They prefer, you know what I mean? You know, deep story, something that is deep, you know what I mean? For the Asian, they like consistency, all right? For the Africa, they love story, and it's something emotional, all right? So build a strategy, get a strategy, make sure if you have your content going live, make sure you have all the strategy to attract globally, all right? All right, guys, let's go. If you just coming up, shoot you guys, let's go, okay? All right, just like I said, guys, if you're still here, you are global family, okay? Send gifts, all right? Because, guys, our gifts can really help this life, all right? Can keep the consistency, all right? Let's go. Attention is global, but habits are different. You know what I mean? Habits are different. That's why you gotta be in the position, to be careful when it comes to, you know what I mean? When it comes to make it simple. That's what we're about for our try global, okay? Attention is global, but habits are different, all right? Final rounds, this decide global growth. The final rounds decide global growth. Are you ready for the final one? Are you ready? That is number 6. Are you ready for the final one? Let me know in the comment section. Drive final one. Because guys, when I go live, wait to the end. Because there, you know what I mean? There I drop what is going to change everything. Alright? And that's always what I do. I make sure, you know what I mean? The last message is real. Alright, everything gonna change. Alright? For better guys. You know what I mean? See, always when you come to my life, watch to the end. Alright? Guys, welcome to Aptitude. I get a lot of invitation, guys. Okay. Number 6, the final one, connection, global unity movement. This is all what we all need when it comes to connection. And that's what I say, guys. Wait for the last tips. Connection. We all go live to get connected. We get connected locally, then we start thinking of global. Alright? To get connected global. That's what we get to talk about here. Alright? Type connection if you feel this. So guys, type connection if you feel this, because connection matters. Why we click the go like button to get connected? Why are we posting as a creator to get connected? Because people gonna relate to you, video watch you, get connected with you. Because guys, it takes time, guys, to turn strangers to friends, to turn friends to community, to turn community to trust community, to trust community, from trust community to fast base, from fast base to gifted. Suppose, man, the time. It might be 6 months, it might be 1 year. Alright? But keep your consistency. What determines that is your consistency. Alright? Your consistency matters. Okay, guys, let's go. Connection. Alright? Look at this. People from different continents watch the same life right now. Watch the same life right now. Just imagine it's a global village, guys. Alright? Connectivities. Let's go. Drop your country flag. Let me see the wall. If you just in, guys, drop your country flag. Let me see the wall, guys. Let me see the world, man. Drop your flag. It really matters, okay? You feel connected here. Send a gift. Alright, guys. You feel connected here, guys. Send a gift or hug me. Alright. We're all connected. Alright? As far as you're in this house, as far as you're part of this community, man, we are connected. Do you know what I mean? Alright, guys. Let's go. Follow for global vibes, not just content. Alright? Because that's what I do, guys. Because my content are global. And when I go live, it's about global. Alright? And what I'm talking about is global. Alright? That's why I say if you're going to go global, make sure you use universal topics. Alright? Always use universal topics, you challenge us to go global. Alright? Let's go. Global audience does not follow perfection. They follow energy and truth. It's a matter of obvious. It's a matter of obvious. It's not perfection. There's sometimes when we think twice, I want to go like, I don't know what to say. I'm not perfect on this. I'm not perfect on this. I gotta learn. Man, learn on the process. This is what I tell everybody every day. Learn on the process. Click the go live button. Rehearse on life. Let me give you one strategy. This is one of my secrets for you guys to know. Let me drop it for you because no gets keep it here. Alright? Let me drop the secret for you. How you can monetize when it comes to work life. Let me give you the strategy. Are you ready for the strategy? Type strategy on the comment section. Type strategy on the chat. I want to give you my own strategy. Alright? Let me give you the strategy, guys. This is what I use every day. This is a mindset I built. Alright? And this is what I'm moving with. I told you when I remember when I started going live, I remember my third to first topic is about mindset. You know what I mean? You know, when it comes to mindset, I gotta drop the tip later. When it comes to the mindset, don't focus on the algorithm, don't focus on the audience, focus on you. Because when you focus on you, the algorithm is with you, the audience are with you. Focus on you. Because a lot of times, some people, when you click the go live button, they focus on what is going on in the house. How many people in the house, how the chat is moving, how the comment is moving. Man, if you get a focus on that one, even the value you have, you are not going to give it. Because remember, guys, when you go live, when there's fear in you, the value already in you that you're supposed to give is not coming out. But if you go live with confidence, you know, oh man, it's a matter of focusing on myself, then the algorithm will find me, the right audience will find me, you're gonna win. Because guys, let me tell you, alright, this out of confidence, I was there when I started clicking the go live button. I remember when I started doing Shopable, because there I was, Shopable video. I was even when I just clicked the go live button, I feel nervous. I feel like, oh man, what is going on? You know, like nothing is going on. I feel like no like, no this, no that. Like the fear in me, I did not focus on the message I'm giving. I focus on the algorithm. I focus on the audience. If they are coming in, at the end of the day, the value I'm supposed to give, I didn't give it. When I go offline, I say, oh man, I'm supposed to say this. Or maybe it's because of fear. I did not say it. So when you build that confidence, you always stand a chance to go viral. You always stand a chance to monetize. Keep your consistency to 6 months because why? The algorithm is testing you. They're gonna test your consistency. They're gonna test the value you are giving. They're gonna see, oh man, you know, at the end of the day, this guy decided to go viral. This guy's ready to work for us. Because guys, you are employed by the algorithm. The algorithm gotta access you first before they start paying you. Just imagine you working, you have to work before you pay. Alright? So they gotta test your consistency. They gotta see, man, if this guy can build confidence is zero viewers. Man, I gotta tell you, this guy, if we take this guy viral, this guy at the end of the day will make it. Alright? No, you have already passed your test, you have passed your exam. Alright? So a lot of us sometimes we focus on fear that we cannot get the value. Alright? So make sure you focus on the message. I was there, man. I was clearly there when I started clicking on the library. I was paying so much attention in the house. I was paying attention to even the comment section, to everywhere in the house. I was paying so much attention. I didn't forget about the value I'm giving. So make sure you focus on yourself as the mindset that really matters. Alright? Okay, let me drop the tip I'm about to drop for you. Let me drop this thing about to drop for you. The strategy I use that will keep me going life. Let me give you this strategy to keep your consistency. This is a strategy to keep your consistency. Get your script. Alright? I know you guys have to rehearse. A lot of you guys say, oh, let me rehearse first. Let me be perfection on this topic before I go live. You gotta build perfection for how many days? You get a script today, you are rehearsing for 2 days, then you go live the next day, the week is gone. Get your raw script, get your raw topic, your raw story, practice this online. Go online, talk about it. Because when you talk about it once, you talk about it twice, what are you doing? You are rehearsing. The third time you talk about the same topic, it becomes part of you. That's how you learn from the process. So see how easy it is? Clicking the Bible, nothing stopping. It's not perfection. Don't need to wait for because the globe is not the globe does not follow perfection. They follow energy and truth. Tell the truth. When they say life, that's real. That's potential. That's your personality. Alright? So this is a message you're gonna be. Ashanti, welcome in. Ashanti, I appreciate you welcoming in. I appreciate you for coming in. I appreciate you just coming and talking. This is the mindset I built. Right? And this is how you win. And if you have this mindset, you're gonna win. No matter how long it is, you're gonna win. Win in the sense that let the Arab say you deserve your win. That win when you don't deserve it. Because if you win when you don't deserve it, guys, when you go viral, thousands in the house, you can never be in a position to control your house. You can never be in a position to control because you get confused. And when you get confused, what's happening? You're gonna leave your house. But I'm gonna say, oh man, it's true because this guy doesn't learn. This guy was not in a practice mode. This guy was not able to keep his confidence when it comes to 0 viewers. He was, you know what I mean? That's why he cannot handle 1,000 kids. Your consistency leads to perfection. All right, guys, let's go. Global audience does not follow perfection. They follow energy and truth. So build your energy, your hooks, give the message. That's all that matters. All right, guys, let's go to the final winner. Let's talk about the final winner. Let's get the final winner, the global review, the final winner. So who wins? All right, US Kiro versus global Kiro. Who wins? Your opinion in the comment section. Guys, who are just coming in. US Kiro, Europe, Asian, African. Who wins? Who wins, man? Who wins? Or everyone together? Alright? Everyone together? Type one word if you understand this one. Or everyone together? We all together. We all connected. So just make sure if you know global, I give you the strategy, use that strategy, you get to see. You get to see start attracting all others globally, not just about your own local audience. If you're in the US, us in the US, our local audience are US, we attract globally. Alright? That's what really matters, guys. Guys, we're coming in. Okay, let's go. Alright. Alright. Any loops? Okay, the algorithm push. Now let's talk about the algorithm push. This is what everybody is waiting for when it comes to the message I talk about, the algorithm. Everybody's waiting for the algorithm. What about the algorithm? What about the algorithm? What about the algorithm? When it comes to this, now let's talk about the algorithm. Because this is what we all focus on. Because we want to see the algorithm work for us. We want to see how it will work for us. But the algorithm gonna work for you if you work for the algorithm. Because the algorithm, employs you. You gotta watch it, observe you, how you're moving. Alright? How your consistency is moving. And through your consistent engagement, I will gonna push you more to more audience. Alright? Okay, guys, let's talk about the algorithm. The end loop. Loops are very important when it comes to, you know what I mean, as a creator. Okay? If you learn something new, don't keep it to yourself. Alright? Follow for more global strategy. Share this life with your people. Alright? And if this help you, you already know. Alright? Okay, next life, I might break down how to make money from each location. Alright? But only if you are ready. If you're ready, I gotta break down, you know what I mean, how to make money in all this location, in all this zone, how to make money globally, not just locally. Alright? Okay, guys. So US creator versus global audience, how to reach Europe, Asia, and Africa from everywhere. Alright, we're gonna talk about this for the next coming live. This is how global content really works. So you can see, guys, this is how global content really works if you wanna go global. And a lot of us wanna go global, I know that. You guys, welcome and I appreciate you guys. Let's go. Let me see. Let me give you the. Let's see what I can do over here. Okay, let's go. All right, I'm with you guys. We'll be, we'll be seen, we'll be seen. Welcome in. I see you. Well, appreciate you for coming in. All right. Let me see. U.S. Okay, U.S. creator versus the world. Who control the audience? Okay. Well, I'm done with this one. Right. All right. I'm with you guys. Just a minute. Right. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, guys, let's go. Right. U.S. creator versus the world. Who control the audience? Who control the audience, guys? You know, yes, the highest paid zone versus the audience. The highest paid zone versus the global. Who control the audience? All right. So guys, if you wanna move from local to global, you are in the right place. Alright? Guys, we're just coming. Alright? If you wanna attract global audience, you are in the right place. Alright? Janet. Janet, welcome and appreciate for joining live. Janet. Izzy, Lily. Lily, I will appreciate for coming in. Alright, if you're just coming out, tell me. And also what I do, guys, I help you to go live with confidence. So let me ask you once on this topic, clicking the go live button. And I turn viewers to leaders, I turn viewers to sellers, I turn viewers to income. That's what I do. Alright? But this live today, guys, this is US versus the global. Alright? This is US versus global. That's what we're talking about today, the ISP zone versus the global. Alright? So we'll control the audience. Alright? Let's see who control the audience, okay? Guys, we're just coming. Alright, this is not just live, guys. This is US versus Europe versus Asia versus Africa. Alright? If you are in Europe, type EU. If you are in Asian, type Asian. If you're in Africa, type African. If you're in US, type USA. Alright? Guys, we're just coming. Alright? Let's go. Don't watch quick. Don't watch quiet. Re-represent. So re-represent your country on the chat, alright? Re-represent your country on the chat, okay? So where are you watching from, guys? Say it again. Where are you watching from? Say it again. On the chat, alright? Say it again on the chat. Where are you watching from, guys? Okay? I want to see which location is the loudest. Spam your region right now. I want to see, alright? If your location is strong, prove it. Drop a gift. Alright? If your location is strong, drop a gift. This is not life. This is global energy. We are giving global energy. Round one. Attention. Spam battle. Alright? Okay, let's talk about round one. Attention war. When it comes to attention war, let's see which region really have more attention. When it comes to US versus the global. Alright? So let's talk about the speed. The US speed versus global patience. Alright? No US? No, of course. Let's talk about the speed and talk about the global patience. Alright? So US creator says, when you with the US creator, for the US creator's what it said, okay, if you don't hook in 3 seconds, it's over. It's a matter of obvious. Your video hooks in 3 seconds. Your life hooks in 3 seconds. If you use hooks, it is over. Alright? Because US, they have the speed. Alright? You know what I mean? It's a matter of obvious, okay? But for Europe, Asia, and Africa, they say relax, build the story. Alright? So for Europe, Asia, and Africa, they just say relax, man, and build the story. So you gotta see the difference. So that's why, guys, you gotta have both. Alright? If you have both, you stand a chance to attract globally. Alright? Make sure you have the US energy and the global energy. Give it. Alright? If you have the energy, then you are building story, you are going to attract more audience globally, not just local. Janet, I welcome you in. And a lot of us want to go global, alright? Not just local. Because we want our payouts to be global, alright? If you have a payout be global, then you are like, say you deal with global currency. Because your payout is your currency. Alright? See, if you want to deal with global currency, then from local to global. Alright? Okay. I think the time is for me about the time. Alright, the time, okay. Alright, there's a reason why I love setting the time getting it from you. Alright, that is amazing, okay? Let me just do fast recap. Alright, guys, let's go. Alright, guys, let's talk about round one, attention war. Okay, we are talking about it. Okay, alright, okay. So okay, just like I said, guys. Alright, if you don't hook in 3 seconds, it's over. That is for the US creator. Alright, that's what I said. Go live hooks in 3 seconds. Hooks people. Alright, your video hooks in 3 seconds. Alright. For Europe, Asia, and Africa, they say relax, build a story. Relax, build a story. Alright. But you gotta have both so you can attract global. Okay? So tell me, fast hook or slow build? Who wins? You know, Your opinion matter in the comment section. Who wins? Alright? Fast food or slow meal? Your opinion matter in the comment section. Alright? Guys, let's go. So type fast or slow right now. No watching. Alright? Not watching quietly. Alright? So type slow or fast, guys, on the chat, okay? Europe versus Asia versus Africa. Who choose slow? Who choose slow? Is it the globe or is it US? US, are you all fast? Of course. US skills are always fast. Alright? You drop your hook straight, give the energy. They want to see the energy in you. That's what really matters. That's what energy equals to income. Alright? So guys, let me give you something how I call deep value. The value you should grab when you wanna grab the global attention. Let me give you some value here. US audience equals to decision. With the US audience, we like quick decision. Quick decision when it comes to US audience. Quick decision. Global audience equals to deeper patience. They have deeper patience. You need deeper patience, alright? Uh, the winning formula equals to fast start versus meaningful middle. This is the winning formula. So the winning formula is equals to fast start versus meaningful meaning. So get this formula right now if you want to attract global audience. Alright? Let's go. If you understand this, drop a gift. Alright? Fast get attention, deep keeps respect, and all. So these are different, guys. Attention versus respect. Which one do you prefer? Because the globe need respect. Then US, you know what I mean? They need fast attention. They grab fast attention. And why you click the live button for you to grab fast attention to connect globally and get fast attention, give fast value, you know, and that's what US skills are about, okay? Alright guys, let's go. Round two. Now we talk about culture. Let's talk about culture. Let's talk about culture round two. Let's talk about culture. Right? US creators said, I will use my style, my slangs. Okay, this is the problem.